My bad, folks. Working on the cameras behind the scene. Didn't expect that to happen. Be right back in 5 minutes.
The cowboy needs a snail trail.
Why must you say that? No, it's Kyle.
Yeah, I
He
know.
knows what you know what you did.
I know what I did. Stream doesn't.
Why would you do it? You're so mean.
Yeah.
I am, and we are live with the Underachievers D&D. Hello, everyone. I am Dragons and Cats. I am your host. I am your DM, and we're here tonight with some wonderful friends, foes, and familiars. And we're also playing for the month of April for the Starlight Children's Foundation, a non-profit organization for hospitalized children and their families. Their programs offer entertainment, education, technology to critically and chronically ill children, while providing wish granting for children, online community support to help with their stress and anxiety levels, and also create express rooms, a safe haven for sick kids and their families, pre and post surgery. How can you help? Well, if you just scroll on down below, there is a button you can click on. There is also a link to the Starlight Children's Foundation in the doobly-doop down below. If kind enough, your donations go straight towards the charity and gives our players a bit of a buff too. Such as $1 gives out a D10 healing dice, $2 gives out an advantage, $3 hands out a bardic inspiration, and $5 gives out a luck dice. Also, if you do subscribe or throw in any bits, the party will also receive a luck die.
We need it.
Yeah, you do. You got 14 currently.
Oh,
No, we don't need it. But...
I still need it.
yeah, maybe.
Annalise specifically needs it.
Yes, because I'm
They're all
very
for
bad.
Annalise. Let's give them all.
I'm very bad at D&D,
Nobody's bad at D&D. No.
except for me.
And with us tonight on that, starting off with Scarlet Moth, is our players. Tell us about yourself and one thing you remember from last session.
Hello, I'm Moth. You might know me as at that Scarlet Moth on Twitter. I'm an artist, cosplayer, D&D lover who's also bad at D&D apparently, professional shit poster, you name it. From last session, I did really cool stuff, like bicycle kicks and using my staff, which was also an immovable rod on someone, because that's the kind of bullshit I like. And also there was some dark magic portal shenanigans at the end, which I'm sure someone else in the party will be able to tell us more about.
Yes, indeed. And hopefully that person can, as they're being played by Cat Roulette.
Hello, I'm Kat or Jimmy. I am an artist and cosplayer and streamer. I'm Cat Roulette on here, and Cat Roulette with an E, a 3 instead of an E on the end. And I really just wish all of my accounts were the same, so I didn't have to say that. And I play a Dinner Fae or Fae, and I'm a drow. She is a drow bounty hunter. I'm not. She's very cool, especially in comparison to me. And I don't think I did anything cool last time. I failed my one cool attack. But we did find a portal, and there was a unicorn statue in the middle. And that's my one fact.
With us also tonight is Verdian Knight, who has been away for the last session, so just tell us one thing you remember overall. And your character. Don't forget to tell us about your character.
Nah, don't need to know anything about my character.
I forgot that, whoops.
Yeah, whoops. I'm Viridian Knight, or otherwise known as V on the internet. I play Ophelia Roseroll, who is a Torque or a half-orc tiefling.
I thought you were going to say talk show host.
Yeah, she could also be very charismatic. She probably could do it. Last thing I remember was... the last thing I remember as a player was finding the body and picking that up. I know that was combat involved. I don't know the details. But yeah, that's all I remember.
Very nice. With us tonight is also Marv.
Hello, I am Todd. I go by Marv with 4 M's on Twitter. I'm an artist, and I am playing Dane, who is a Gold Dwarf Paladin, Oath of Redemption, and follower of Ilmater. And from last session, I remember that the dude who was dying, his name was Ram, and he told us to take the unicorn and run through the portal. I'm fairly sure. I think that's what he said.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I think he told us to.
I think you just said run. Like
He said to take the unicorn and point it
Said to take the
towards the
unicorn.
portal.
Yes, he pointed. He did point towards the unicorn and just said, "Run."
Yep. What? Ooh, look who remembers things now.
I literally don't remember that at all.
I took notes.
Yeah. If you got any more notes, go ahead and feel free to share them on it.
There was some like blighty dudes. They're like, he was like randomly babbling about blight, and then these like tree stump dudes came out at the end of last session and like started attacking us, and were like whipping with like weird like it's like tendrils of like, icy magic or something.
Yeah, we were being caressed by tendrils.
Yeah, good, wonderful.
Of trees walking towards us very ominously.
And the leg that was coming out from behind the portal was not an Angelina Jolie leg. Oh,
Is that what your notes say?
My notes say that. Yeah, that's all I got.
Also with us is Eliza.
hello, I'm Eliza or Lishiera.
We've just given up on saying your name. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yep.
I am playing Asphyxia, who is a Raven Queen pack warlock. She's a Hellborn, so a bit fiendish. Last game, we did also find out. So in fighting a skeleton that could do a really good slut drop, we found out there was like they had like a purple necrotic energy, or like we couldn't tell if it was like pure necrotic or like pure like fiendish or like demonish energy. But Sia did find out because she rolled really well on a medicine check that the only way Asphyxia was really suspicious, and so she asked her to burn bodies earlier in the game. But then later, Sia rolled really, really well and found out that was the only way to purge it, because Ram did have corruption on his body. But it did kind of fuck her up as well. And yeah, Asphyxia was just kind of like, cool, man, let's just like, you know, get on with it. And then, yeah, we got attacked by tree stumps. It was great.
Indeed. So, picking up where we left off last week. I haven't missed anyone, have I? Nope.
Nope.
Good. I am Dragons and Cats. I am your DM for tonight. Let's play it. Some D&D. As our party saw had made their way to, in their own individual paths, made their way to Nightstone for a celebration. During that time, a totem, a unicorn totem, had been stolen from the priest's temple of Myliki and Lathander. Upon seeing a black cloaked individual riding off from the celebrations, the party gave chase, headed into the forest nearby, where the tracks led up, and they soon then found the remains of what seemed to be a halfling form, or a young person's skeleton, the flesh that had basically rotted away. They continued into the forest, making their way until they found a green cloaked wood elf in bronze half-plate. This person had the same sort of wounds infesting him, and he had been what seemed to be deep lacerations down his side and at his front, and also his very deep burn marks through. What are you doing, Sis?
Wait, the elf was wearing half plate?
Yes.
That's an upgrade to my armor. God damn it. Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Yo, he on fire now.
Ah. He also had a medallion that was glowing light, but he left that.
Oh yeah, well I don't loot bodies. Thanks.
That's fine.
When he says that he's fine, he means I'm not fine.
Not fun with that. So, you made your way after combating two shadowy skeletons that tried to get the jump on you, but they're shambling skeletons through the forest, so those twigs were snapped. Combat ensued. You kicked their asses. You then continued through into the wilderness, following the set of tracks that originated from town. You found yourself at the end, deep in the forest, probably about 1, 2 o'clock at night. So it's quite late, guys.
Oh, okay.
And you made your way up a cliff face of a bluff until you reached the top of it. Continued up the sheer slope of it till you reached this columned ruin where there was a 13-stone arch that had green glyphs glowing on each of the massive arch stones. It was also had a shine of magic in the arch, flickering between a dark, sickly green to then a bright emerald green. You found the body of a single-horned tiefling. This tiefling was quite wounded, but Dane managed to save and stabilize him as he came.
With 1 whole hit point.
One whole hit point.
All it takes.
As he just came back to this life, he was muttering blight, and then pointed to the unicorn statue and yelled, "Run!"
Maybe he was talking to the unicorn and not us.
He's having some alone time. Let's leave, guys.
I'm sure it's fine.
There was then skittering trunks, rotted tree trunks, that seemed looked completely harmless upon first glance, as they appeared normal. But as they began to move, shadow tendrils came out of their forms. Dane was able to block one completely with his shield, battering it off as it kind of shattered there and wisped into smoke as shadowy smoke as the energy retracted towards the blight. However, Edenathe caught one straight to the sides as it pierced in through past her armor into her skin, leaving a nice little tear of 13 hit points. I'd like you all to roll initiative.
Hell yeah.
Click on your tokens and then roll it. And then roll initiative.
Yeah, I was just like.
Oh wait, did we roll downtime?
No, you haven't. No one's rolled downtime yet, I think.
Okay.
Oh, we just roll a d20?
Yeah, just roll a d20 for that. But
Did
then
I roll last week?
No,
Someone-
you weren't here.
Okay.
I got. Seriously?
Wow, we all got really bad.
Yeah, I
No.
had
Initiative's
five
a plus
for both.
3.
Wait, my initiative was 14. Get fucked.
Oh, I meant our downtime was really bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty trash.
I rolled my initiative.
I'm going ahead of everyone else. Like this feels good. Oh man.
God, it's not a race, Todd. Jeez.
Dane, the healer, the one who's supposed to help. Get fucked.
Get the fuck out
You rolled like shit, you idiot.
Oh, I forgot to click my character, but
Dab. Move aside, vicious mockery. Vicious dabbing is in the house.
also, did I take damage last session?
Yes,
Oh,
you
you
did, so I
said-
healed you all up. So
Okay, cool.
You're welcome.
Awesome.
Okay, so let's get this turn order up. Okay, so let's bang that away.
Who's missing?
I am.
Okay.
Because you didn't click your token.
Nah.
What was-
Matt, thank you for the follow. Navarra, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, appreciate that. Alright, so
How
let's
the
see.
hell am I supposed to play combat without Ariana Grande playing? I can't work under these conditions.
I'm sorry, I'm working on it. Alright, so Dane's got a 14. Let's see. Sal's got a 7. Asphyxia's got a 5. Just gotta add yourself, Ophelia. Ophelia's
Yes.
got a
5.
5.
Five.
Wonderful. Is that
I've
our
got a
party?
bad feeling about this.
All of our party. Okay. Coolio.
But what of the trees?
We're about to find out. Okay. I'm just gonna roll it. Ready. There we go. Aha, wonderful.
Holy shit. Okay, good, great, wonderful. I'm really happy about that.
I think an 18 is better than a 14, if I'm not correct, Todd.
This is
Hold on, let me just-
fine.
Do the maths.
Let me just crunch some numbers real quick.
Alrighty then. Okay. Alright. Cool.
Oh,
Mel
right.
Lifson. Hello. How are you doing tonight? Welcome. Okay. Let's kick this off into gear. And let's see, who's first? Alright, so
It's you.
it's me, the one that just attacked our good old Adina Fae. As the smoky frozen shadow tendrils had receded, you see another one shoots out towards you, whipping on through the air on a crit.
Lord,
Oh
it
my
coming.
God.
Wait, who did it attack?
Yeah, who's it going for?
Oh.
Adina Fae.
Yeah.
Yikes.
This is fine.
And
Jimmy, you're muted.
Jimmy
No,
got
she
so
muted
sad.
herself, but she just like let out a string of curses.
I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to make me a Constitution saving throw
I
as
don't
you.
know.
Okay,
Hello.
yeah.
Hello.
I don't know how I was muted.
You were critted into muteness.
Wait, does it have 2 attacks? Because it just hit me.
There was, they got a surprise round, didn't they?
They did get
Yeah.
a surprise round.
Mm.
Start a new round.
So, start of the round, another one comes flying out towards you, hits you straight in the belly button.
Yeah, I'm dead. So, bye.
Wait,
Well-
I'm gonna take my turn to die. Thank you.
Are you actually down?
Yeah, I'm down. I
Holy
have
shit.
I
Oh,
only have
shit.
7 hit points. Because I got attacked at the end of the last one.
Oh my god.
So you are on 0, and okay, I need
about
you
your
to
con
also. I need you to also minus 4 from your strength.
What? What?
I need you to minus 4 from your strength.
How do I do that?
So, tell me what your strength score is.
11.
11. Now minus 4 from that.
7.
Wonderful.
So that's now a -2 modifier to strength.
Okay, so I just
Excuse me?
take 2 off of everything.
No, just
you
the
can
strength.
you can change the little bubble where it says 11. Change that to 7, and it'll recalculate everything.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Permanently down?
You'll find out.
Well, it doesn't matter if I'm dead.
You don't need strength when you're dead.
And that's the Shadow Blight's turn as you hear the thud of Adina Fae go down as this thing then slowly makes its way creeping towards. Next up is Dane.
Sia shouts at Dane, "Do something!"
Yeah, I'm already fucking running. Jeez, goddamn. I'm gonna head over to Faye and I'm going to.
Wait!
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh. oh yeah.
Oh Lord, she coming.
I know,
Oh,
I know what you're doing.
I don't.
no.
I have
Oh,
no idea.
oh,
Thank you for the bits, Snow Dog. Thank you.
oh.
Thank you,
Once it gets
so
back, I'm gonna
much.
use a single point of lay on hands and heal her back to consciousness.
I can't find my death shades.
Don't need them because you're now conscious with a single point of health. Congratulations.
Thank you. Lucky.
The good old classic Dane.
Evanescence plays in that 1 second as
Break me!
as you feel the cold embrace of death come through, and then there's this burning light for you to fight on, for your determination to push as you come on back to life.
I love that my character in every campaign is always the first one to die.
You're not dead. You're just
Yeah, but like, I like to say die because it's more dramatic. Okay, Todd. But I'm always the first one.
It's like in Pokemon. You don't say, "Oh, my Pokemon fainted." You say, "Oh, my Pokemon died."
My Pokemon's fucking dead forever.
Yeah, this is the Nuzlocke challenge. All right.
And I think that's all I want to do. Yes, that's my action. That's my movement. I don't have any bonus, so yeah, that's it.
All right, wonderful. And that was your bonus action, correct, as well?
No, I didn't have a bonus. So...
Okay, no worries. All right, the next one begins to creep on up toward Asphyxia. There is also the Tiefling Ram, not too far behind you, basically behind you.
God.
As this guy, this light moves in towards you. 16 hit?
Does hit.
Okay, you can make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, natural 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
You've been in service to the Raven Queen for a while now. You know that the flow of between life and death is meaningless. That all things do come to an end. But now's not your time. As you flex that damage.
Flex on them haters.
As you flex on death, the tendril just shatters into smoke and wisps back towards the blight. Adena, you are up.
Yay! I'm guessing if I move, the tree has an attack of opportunity on me.
You probably think so. You're not too sure. You'll have to find out.
Am I within 5 feet of it?
Yes.
Yeah.
But also know that Dane can apply disadvantage on its attack if it goes to hit you. If you try and, like, I can, just because you're next to me, I can be like, no, don't hit her, and like apply disadvantage on it.
Not that she would know that.
But Dane's standing there with a shield, like, protecty-ish.
Yeah,
Never met you people before.
you kind of see that Dane's got his
You're a
shit like
small man.
Oh my god.
He's racist.
as Dane is standing over you. You see that he's got one hand that's basically just coming off near you, and the other one has his shield up in front of this creature, basically imposing a little bit of war between you and it.
I'm gonna try and just like roll away from it. So I'm on the ground.
Okay.
Going
So,
out of its reach, I'll try and get up. Otherwise, there's no point.
all right. So that's going to be disadvantage for you.
Wait, why do I have disadvantage?
No, they're on the attack.
Oh.
The attack is disadvantage.
21 and 23? Bitch, what the fuck?
He rolled high. I
Fuck you, Kyle. Fuck you.
No,
Feels
that's
Throw
like-
fair.
your whole
Hit
computer
point.
away.
That's fair. I'm sorry.
It's up and it's gonna be back down again.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Let's play whack-a-mole.
It's whack-a-mole, seriously. This thing just seems to be intent on killing Adinathe. So I'd like you to -4 from your strength again.
Oh,
Are you kidding? Wait, don't I get to roll against that? That's so bullshit.
Yeah, true. Make a con save against that.
3,
Yeah.
My mistake.
6, so never mind.
Sorry.
I
Oh
now have a
my God.
-4.
we have some luck dice.
You do
Don't
have luck
forget.
die. Don't forget the luck die.
Okay, I will luck die my con save. Never mind.
That's like me last
I'm
week.
done. No, I'm done with Uniface. You can die. Fuck it. I'll make a new character.
It's the rise of sleeve.
Like alien Adina Faye dies and sleeve just bursts out of her chest.
How?
I'm so sorry. It's the dice are just against Faye tonight. But it's
Holy
used its reaction.
Also, our viewers don't even know who Sleeve is, so
No!
let's just leave it as a mystery.
At least
Yeah.
Leave it.
Say
See ya.
sleeve it.
Maybe.
What the fuck?
Oh,
What the fuck?
Wait, why did the cameras just move around?
yeah, I accidentally, I was supposed to mute and I accidentally clicked video. I'm sorry, I fucked up.
That's
Nice.
alright.
I'm seeing now. My character's alive. Let's go. Sorry, Eliza.
Okay, let me fix that up.
So why am I Dane?
Okay, so
Sorry,
if
find my notes again.
so yeah, your turn.
Oh boy, here we go. I was trying to figure out what to do. Okay. So how far away am I from the portal?
You are. It is to scale as well, so you can measure.
Okay.
You're only about 10 feet away from the portal. The console is as well 10 as well.
Okay. Well, I'm not currently engaged with anyone. I would like to run towards the unicorn,
Mhm.
which is here,
Yep.
and pick it up.
You pick it up. As you pick it up, there's a bit of a click from it, and you see the portal begin to fade as it then becomes clear, and you can see out to the cliff edge
Are
in the
you
forest.
kidding me?
Should I have done that? Can I put it back in?
God.
If you want to,
I'm putting it back in.
I'll say it's going
Why
to
would
use your action if you want to put it back in.
I'll put it back in.
Why wouldn't he point at the portal and say run? Not point at the unicorn? God.
You take the portal out, the key out, the portal flickers away for a second as you go, oh no, jump back in.
Oh
And
shit.
that residual energy opens it back up in a spark.
Okay. And then she's looking at the group and says, "We need to run." And she's going to.
Oh my.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Oh no, yes.
Oh
The
god.
triumphant return.
The triumphant return.
I'm dashing into the portal.
Okay.
Wait, do you wait for it to be a particular color? Like, whether it's because it's flickering between like light and dark, and you're just gonna.
She's just going to jump into it the moment it sort of flickers back into existence.
Roll a d2.
Oh my god.
A D2.
Actually, we'll pick odds and evens and roll any dice.
I'll roll a D2, I guess. 2.
Okay. And pop into the portal, and I'll get back to you next turn.
God.
Okay, I better go get my shades as well.
Which color was it when you jumped in?
With your passive perception, it would have been a dark emerald green.
Okay. Wait, what are the two options? There's dark emerald green, and there's like a.
Sickly green.
Well,
Okay.
light emerald green, so it's a light emerald green she went through. The sickly green was the. So she went through the light emerald green.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Colors.
Lucky you.
Rolled good. Alright, cameras are all set up. Wonderful, fantastic. I'll get back to that. Ophelia.
It was so easy until she just did that.
Yeah. Just fucking jumped in. Oh my god.
I like that. It's character death solidarity. I'm about that.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Okay, so Ophelia's gonna sort of call out to Dane. Just go, do I follow her?
Yes, it's the safest escape. Go.
Okay. But I'll try and do something. Let me just. I should have checked what I could have done with this.
Annalise, you're not dead yet. God damn
Yeah,
it.
That's
I'm
what
not.
we
I'm
think.
not dead yet.
The assumption.
But Philia's definitely got her axe out, and she's just gonna jump through the portal after her.
God. What color are you going through when you jump through? Just you gonna jump?
Can I time it?
You can time it. You can definitely time it.
Okay, then I'll time it so that I go through the. Ophelia goes through the light emerald.
Okay. You time it well enough. It's not that. It's not very hard, so there's no roll for it.
Awesome.
It's just. and then you rush on through. You head through the portal.
Pew.
I can't wait until someone runs through and it's like between two, like getting ripped in half or something.
Ideal. I mean, if it's gonna be anyone, you know who it'll be.
I don't know who you're talking about.
It will be Faye.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, good.
Hey.
Asphyxia.
Okie dokie. I am going to. Oh gosh, I don't know if these things are undead or not, or if they're just evil tree stumps. I am going to. How far am I away from this one? Like
That one's all but 5 feet away. 5 feet away from you, I believe.
5 feet away from me. Shit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have equilibrium and equanimity. So equilibrium is gonna fly over and use help and like on this stump, so that hopefully if anyone tries to disengage with it, like distracting. And same with equanimity on this one. And then I'm going to move towards Adina Faye and take my chances.
Alright, you scoot on over towards Adina Faye. She's laying right there. She's quite wounded through the gut. We'll see what happens.
So now I'm going to use. Okay, I'm going to use Spare the Dying and stabilize her.
She's stabilized.
How much movement did I just?
Going over there, you use nearly all your movement. You got about 1
Shit.
foot.
Over 1 foot.
Step backwards real quick.
No, just right up Dane's, just. And then she's going to use. Oh, how does it work? Because how are we doing it with using spells for bonus action? Because I already use a cantrip, but then my main damage source is a cantrip as well.
You can, for warlocks, it's I rule that because you've only got so many spells, the bonus action rule doesn't apply due to the fact that you only have so many warlocks only have so many things they can do. So you can cast a spell as a bonus action, and then you cast another spell as an action.
Okay, so can I use Eldritch Blast, even though I just used a cantrip to stabilize it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this motherfucker.
Blast away, pew pew.
Okay, don't click that one. Click this one. Shit. I am gonna use a luck die and cast Eldritch Blast again.
Shoot away.
Better.
Yeah, that
Nice. All right.
Okay. Does 24 hit?
24 does indeed hit
Okay.
as you blast into the wood.
So I do 2 force damage, but then I get to add my charisma. So it does 6 force damage.
Very nice. You see that the wood on it begins to crumble at the front where you've struck it. Shadows then begin to leak out, and begin to spread and disperse.
Does Ram have, like, does he have initiative as well? Because he has 1 hit point, so he's like awake again.
Technically, he's going to go like right next.
Okay, he just had the worst, even worse than me somehow.
I'm treating him as a non-combatant in this scenario since he doesn't technically have any items, but he looks up at the chaos going around and go, "No, fools, run! Not there!" And looks over at the portal. And then looks down and just goes, crap. And then just stares at you all.
Why isn't he running?
Why didn't he give better instructions?
Wait,
It's like,
did he say
imagine him
we're
being
supposed to run into the portal?
perfectly capable of talking. He just like decides to give like really like PC dramatic instructions. It's like,
I mean,
like, just
in fairness, he did just have every wound on his body cauterized, and then
yeah,
one hit
amazing
point.
what 1 hit point can do. Wow.
Yeah, he can form words.
Instructions
It's not
unclear. Dick got caught in portal.
Oh no, not the dick. So a shadow tendril is going to be going out towards Dane as as equilibrium is flying around it, interrupting its path of motion. The words on disadvantage with a 7.
Yeah, that misses.
Off against the shield. That's its turn. Dane, now it's yours.
Okay, I would like to. I'm gonna make an attack with my warhammer against the.
Ooh, okay, go on.
So 11. Oh boy.
11 actually hits.
Oh hell yeah!
Hey.
These things
yes.
are not very fast, and they're rotted wood.
So I rolled max damage,
Nice.
so that's 11 damage.
As you break into the wood, you've dealt with rotted wood in the past, disposing of driftwood near Daggerford and helping out the people when you can. Rotted wood, driftwood, whatever you want to call it, it breaks quite easy as your damage seems to have grievously wounded. It's struggling to hold itself up and it spills this shadowy smoke out from the Warhammer's bludgeon. Kind of wisp away and you see it's beginning to lean on one side due to it.
Now I have a question because there's a rule that's kind of ambiguous. With Shieldmaster, it says if you take the attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action to try and shove a creature within 5 feet of you using your shield.
Yes.
How far?
5
it says
feet.
just 5 feet.
Yes. So you can
Okay.
just bump it back.
Yeah, I'm bopping this guy back away from Faye.
Okay, does that require a roll to hit? I believe it does.
I don't know. Like, it doesn't say. Like, that's like verbatim of what the rule says. So, like,
So yeah, you.
Does he boop?
I mean, I can make a strength or athletics if you want.
Yeah,
I
make
don't
a
mind.
strength check.
Strength athletics.
Just straight up strength.
Yeah, alright. 11.
Don't worry.
Again.
He rolled a 5
Hell yeah.
as he goes falling back, tumbling backwards. Actually, he's gonna make a dexterity saving throw as well. He's quite weak and wounded. The tree falls backwards. And you see his legs begin to flail up in the air. Then you see shadowy tendrils smoke on up and flail.
And with that, Dana's gonna have like his shield out in front and say to Asphyxia, say, take Faye and run. Yeah.
Throw me in the fountain, let me drown.
The next one comes shambling over, heading up towards Ram. His tendril comes out
Oh god damn, it's gonna be another dead guy.
and into the stone and shatters.
Oh thank god.
Adena, you're stable.
I have. Does that mean I have 1 hit point, or I'm just stable?
No. Is it stable on? I think it's stable on 0, isn't it? Or is it stable?
I mean, she doesn't need to do death saves.
You don't need to.
Okay.
So it's stable on 0, but you're unconscious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, my turn is dead noises.
Oh yeah.
Can we get a sample, please?
A what?
Oh, thank you. That was very good. Wonderful.
Wonderful. Wait, does that mean she keeps the shades on, or do they have to come off?
I'm not up yet.
The shades are off when it
Also, it's really hard. It's also really hard to see with these on. They're wearing 2 pairs of glasses, which is not comfortable.
Oh no.
But I'm not up yet, so I think they stay.
All right. So, Sia and Ophelia, the two of you now stand in a raised tier platform as you've come out of a similar 13 stone structure. Around you, you see what can only be described as volcanic pools that seem to drop down different tiers, different levels. This misty, this mist-like water fills each and every one of them. You see that there are purple wisps of smoke floating in the air as around these strange falling, drooped down trees. Now these trees don't have trunks, but still exist there. The strangest thing is they have a weird strain of something, a vine possibly, that leads down into this misty water. You see this goes on for an endless expanse until the tiers rise and go up again. You see, as you've come out of the same portal, there is a pedestal in front of you. Very similar to the one that the unicorn statue was at. The portal stands still beyond you. Well, behind you. You see this endless expanse, and you can both make perception checks. It's an eerie quiet as the still waters of these pools. You can see the shadows of reality that have never come to pass. Ophelia, you see that of your parents walking past you in fear and terror, running away. You are this mighty warrior of a northern tribe. Sia, as you look into one of the pools, you stand beside a similar being as to yourself. Their hair is a plume of fire, a mane. Around their wrists, fire erupts. As he holds up his hand, you see a similar mark to your own. It burns with intensity, as does your own. As you look over what could only be described as a city within that is surrounded by a sea of fire. You can make a wisdom saving throw.
Shit.
Jesus Christ.
The vision.
I don't know how it happened.
As you look at this possible reality, you've seen yourself there, just different, but the same. It passes through as the situation before you sets in. You were somewhere else entirely.
Where are we?
Am I still able to see her, or am I completely focused on this?
Oh, you're still able to see her. You guys are only about 10 feet apart.
Okay, cool. I don't know. I do not know what this place is. I don't trust it.
What are you seeing?
Me. But not me at all.
Is there anything on the pedestal here?
There is. You see that on the pedestal at the top of it, a very similar semicircle of the exact same 13 stones that are arranged on the gate, along with the 3-tiered dial. And at the top of that dial, all the dials point to the very center of the semicircle. At the top of it looks to be a sort of insert, like where the unicorn was put in.
But it doesn't have anything in it.
Doesn't have anything in it.
Should we go back?
I don't know. This was the place they told us to go. I don't know. But if we are supposed to be here, I don't know why we're supposed to be here. It doesn't look any better than over back on the other side.
Well, there's not something trying to kill us here yet.
But who knows what it's doing to the other ones. But
So this is sort of just, these pools just seem like they're going on forever.
Going on and on forever. In between them, there seems to be little groves that then go into woods. There are spaced out around, but they do seem to be in endless volcanic mountainsides.
If Ophelia's gonna go over to the pool that Sia was looking in, does she see anything different, or is it the exact same?
As you look into that one, you notice that you are pulling on your wagon. However, you are what you normally cart. Pottery, chinas. You are actually pulling across delicacies. Fine chocolates, sweets even, on a much smaller cart. You're less muscled, as you've lived quite a sweet life. You seem relaxed, but in a much warmer environment.
Can I touch the pool?
You can touch the pool, and it ripples out to it, and then onto the next one adjoined to it, and then on the tier above it that's adjoined to it, and then onto one above, and it's an endless ripple that goes. And with that, we're going to go to Asphyxia's turn.
Fuck.
So Asphyxia, with Faye not being up yet, still unconscious, she's going to stand her ground, and she is going to cast Shatter. She's going to cast it like over here somewhere because it's like a 60-foot radius. So she's going to cast it in a way that it only hits the two tree thingies.
Okay, alright, good.
And not hitting anyone past them.
Nice. Alright. Yeah, you can easily do that. Pinpoint it so you just get the edge of them. There is a...
And it is a wisdom save.
Con save.
Oh, con save, sorry, con. Not wisdom. I thought it was wisdom, that was something else.
Oh, good. So, con save on their end.
Oh my fucking god.
Shit. But they still take 9 points each?
They're still going to take 9 points each. Yeah. They're still going to take 9 points each. As the one that has been assailing and attacking DNFA and Dane shatters into tiny pieces and splits off. you see that the pool of shadow within it explodes into smoke and wisps away into nothingness. The other one
then.
takes
sorry.
the other one just manages to plant its bottom into the ground and just takes the brunt of the damage.
And then
Did you just
she's
confirm that these trees have butts?
Undercarriage. They're undercarriage.
It's a car?
It's a train.
And then she's going to, at the other one, as Equamity is going to use help,
Mhm.
and so that if it tries to attack, it can be distracting.
Ooh.
And I'm going to hit it with an Eldritch Blast.
Woo.
Yeah, 23.
Well, it took your action to cast Shatter.
Can't we? But I thought you were just saying that there's no bonus action rule with warlocks. They
Oh,
can
no.
still-
I thought you were talking about for casting the spells. So usually, like-
you'd be like the other way around.
yeah. So what I meant was wizards, like for example, a wizard could only cast up to a 3rd level spell and then cast another spell as a bonus action.
Got
But still,
it.
actions and bonus actions casting moments still apply to you. Sorry if I didn't make that clear.
No, that makes sense. She will not Eldritch Blast then. She'll just stand there flipping the bird at it instead, as one of her birds
One.
flies around it.
Just distracting as fuck. Dang!
Just imagining you're like spinning one of them.
Just
Like one of them's flying around and then no, she's just spinning, like flipping her bird.
Just with her second bird, just yeets it at it. Just like...
Cries.
okay. At that, before you have your turn, Dane. So, why is that all the way up the top? You're not supposed to be all the way up the top. Get down to the bottom of the page. Good thing. So, while you're standing on the ground, as this massive boom goes off, on the other side of the grounds, towards the bottom of the map, so towards this way, you see coming. You hear through those part of the woods the screams of a young girl. You then see as you turn your head towards it, noticing the scream, you then see a elven archer in bronze half plate and a green cloak. He comes running out. His dark hair spins with him as he does, as he holds a knocked bow. He then drops knee and does a full 180, taking a readied shot. You then see as a young wood elven girl makes her way out of the woods, running towards him.
Is this Legolas?
Is
I
it bring
love
your kid to
him.
work day? What's going on here?
This young girl is in a panicked rush towards the bowman, who then shouts in Elvish. Who knows Elvish? Just real quickly.
I do.
Okay, so you'd hear this. As he says in Elvish, "Drop!" And you see the arrow is let loose. She dives to the ground, mudding her once flawless dress as the arrow strikes into another scurrying blight that goes towards them.
Oh, yikes.
This one has several arrows coming out of it. As she lifts up her head in fear, she rolls over onto her back, displays her fingers stretched out as a flame ignites and then condenses into her palm of her hand. She then screams arcane phrases, and it erupts from her hand, this bolt striking the trunk of the blight that then sends it completely into flames. In one swift motion, the archer has swung the bow over his shoulder and draws his scimitar from his side, running towards it. and then screams, yells out in Elvish, "Dreamweaver, get behind me!" as he becomes a shield between it and her. You see she's looked over and noticing you all, and then says in Elvish, "Seems like the cowardly beavers have followed the Bartor, or the damn rodent has betrayed us."
What?
Your turn.
What about Rum? What's he doing?
Ram at that point looks over at this whole thing, and you see he's fiddling with the console. He's trying to get it to move, in the right place, and he's speaking in Infernal. What he says at Asphyxia is, "Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it."
Good to know. Okay, now for my turn, I'm going to use my final single hit point of Lay on Hands to bring Faye up again. Let's
Faye,
hope
you
he
are.
doesn't go down instantly again.
Time, thank you for the host friend.
Oh shit,
Okay.
I've got to do that again.
So, Faye's now conscious again. You can take your shades off, Jimmy.
Oh, yeah, right.
Remember to blink, adjust to the light.
Oh, directly into my ring light.
And I'm going. Dane's going to interpose himself between Ram and the blight on the far right, the one that's near him.
All right, you head on over to him. He's kind of in a panic, looking over at this, trying to fiddle with the console, looking at the creature, just being like, "Oh god," and then just sighs a breath of release as you come over. Just, Sandstorm, what are you doing? Okay. Its turn, so it's going to attack you because you're right there.
Good.
It's going to try to hit you with its tendrils.
Nah.
Again, bounces off your shield, shatters in the air, and becomes wisping smoke. Adina Faye, you're up with 1 hit point.
Oh, I have one. Okay. I'm gonna leg it.
You leg it into the portal.
Into the
Wait.
portal.
Oh, my mistake. I'm sorry. Where would you like to leg it?
Away from the tree stumps, just away.
You get away ASAP. Hello, son. How you doing?
You could have joined us in the cool pit.
Don't want to die again, thank you. I'm gonna chill over here.
Anything else you want to do your turn?
No,
Okay. You rest up.
I'm gonna
Catch
lie
your
down
breath.
and I'm gonna take a moment.
You can lie down, take a moment, close your eyes, but because you're cloaked, you can
I
still see
can't close
everything.
my eyes.
You still see everything around you. The images are sent to your mind from the eyes of the cloak, but your actual eyes are like, nope, not looking at it.
It's like a Clockwork Orange kind of thing, you know? Like.
My life is a living hellscape which I must witness every day.
Alright, so before we get to Sia and Ophelia, the bowman with his swords, his scimitar out now, so scimitarman, takes it and makes some wonderful slashes against it for full damage, slicing 2 of its trunk legs off and causing it to fall over, spill as all the shadow goes bailing out and then mystifies.
God, I wish that on me.
He then goes over to the young girl and helps her up, helps her stand, and then interposes himself between you and the group, drawing, sheathing the scimitar and pulling the bow out and readying an
Fucking
arrow. So, Sia and Ophelia, Two of you stand on the other side, waiting. It's very eerie here. It's scary even. It's disorientating.
This music probably isn't the best.
No, it's not. This is though.
Oh, great.
Oh yeah, I love the name of it. Desolate Part 1. Thanks.
The ripples just keep going.
The ripples keep going. Endless. Endless. Thank you, Phantom.
She's going to, after she's touched it, just stick her fingers into her hand into the pool.
Ooh, which one?
The one that I was looking into.
But which hand?
To be specifics, woman.
The one with the mark.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. You put the mark in.
One fear.
Your hand.
I never said I was a smart character.
Your hand then begins to feel numb. While it's within the water, you then feel the mark begin to glow and burn as you see in the water yourself reaching back. However, you have sprouted draconic wings. You have spines with frills that connects to the two large horns in your forehead. Draconic forms, draconic features. You have scales that go down your cheeks. You have sharp fangs that rise out of your bottom jaw. And this draconic pulls their hand up, and you see there are added sigils to the mark that you have. It's expanded, gone down like it's gone down your forearm to the elbow. There is a sense of power and a pressure in your mind. It kind of stings you, like a sudden migraine hitting you. This pressure gets more and more intense the longer you leave your hand in your hand.
She recoils at what she's seeing.
Ophelia will like pull her in at that point. Like grab her and pull her into like a hug.
You see the mark is steaming as you've pulled it out. That pressure in your mind is still there.
Imagining that all the bandages that are over the mark have just come away now.
Burned through.
Are you okay?
We need to get out of here.
Yeah, this yeah.
It's I don't like what I'm seeing.
I don't think the others are coming for us. Unless let's get out of here. We're fine. We're okay. You're okay.
What did you see?
I didn't see anything scary. I'm not one for different fates or anything. I believe I have the life I live, and I live this one. I don't want to think about anything else. It scares me, really. But I'm also kind of scared what it could show. But Are you okay? Did you see something?
Yeah.
Is your hand, and she'll sort of, is her hand like still steaming?
Yes, but only where this strange brand is on the back of her hand.
She'll just sort of look at it and hold your hand. It's like, are you okay? You're all good?
We need to get out of here. It was a mistake. This was a mistake.
Is the portal on this side flickering?
The portal is not flickering. It's only emerald green.
The color we came?
Yes.
Okay. Come on, let's get out.
You then hear, my. Now, which one of you caused me all this pain I'm feeling right now?
Wow.
Wow.
Howdy.
Fucking hell.
I'm looking around.
As you see upon one of the higher tiers and coming out of one of these shadowy pools, it's shadowy massive comes out of the mist. Standing above him on a rocky ledge, you see a man in a long dark trench coat. He has a large wide brim hat. It's kind of halfway down his face. In his hand, the sleeve is halfway rolled down. And you see on the back of his hand is a draconic mark with an extra sigil that wraps around his wrist as he holds some sort of big iron metal contraption.
Ophelia's still kind of holding Sierra and will pull her back and have her axe sort of still out, sort of defending Sia.
Sia is hold.
She is held. She is held.
Yeah.
Safe.
She's just too shocked from any of this to
Make a perception check, you two. Well, actually, Ophelia just make one. So I'll just count Ophelia's.
Oh, don't want to count my really good roll.
You're worried about your hand.
Yeah, that's true.
Ophelia, you notice that two things are different between the marks. Sia seems to be smoking. There's heat to it. His, on the other hand, seems to have a small bit. You see small sparks, and it's got a soft light to it, like you've seen from the electricity of mages, or in storms.
We weren't meant to come here. We don't want to cause any trouble. We just want to leave.
Oh, one of you already causing me some trouble. I guess it's not you, since your friend there, and he points the gun towards Sia.
No.
She'll Ophelia will move her axe, the head of her axe, so that it's covering Sia's face. Or I assume it's pretty big.
It's quite
right?
big.
Yeah, to cover Sia.
Well then, what kind of idiot brings a great axe to a gunfight now? Shoots.
Oh.
And we're going to go over to the other.
Oh my god.
I'm always getting shot. How many D&D characters
This
that
was
have been shot?
This was not what I meant by shots.
For me, it was. For me, it was perfect. You give me an idea, I'm gonna roll with it. Alright, so sorry everyone. Just get a technical difficulty. Well, not technical difficulties, just getting everything set back up. Alright, bringing back into the mood. Asphyxia.
Seeing the one that was like overgiven the elves some trouble being cut down, and seeing Faye back off, Asphyxia is going to Eldritch Blast this one. The only one left.
Alright.
17.
17's gonna hit.
Ooh, and then also that, and then plus my charisma. So plus 4, so 9 points. Oh, no, yes. It is just plus my charisma. Agonizing blast. Yes. So 9 points of force damage.
Straight into the chest.
And then she is going to back off. Back towards Faye. Equamity is going to keep helping Dane, fluttering around, and she's just going to say to Faye in Abyssal, what have we gotten ourselves into this time? And that is going to end her turn.
Okay. Sorry, I just had to do a bit of editing. That's the best I got for the moment, Joy. Thank you. Alright, Dane. You are imposed. The thing has taken a hit. It's leaking shadow energy from it.
I'm going to... Let's see. Wait. That's bonus action. Good. So I'm going to attack the stump. Hit it with my fucking Warhammer.
Hit it with your Warhammer. Seems to be very effective.
18.
18's gonna hit.
And 4 damage.
4 damage, doing 8 points as your hammer goes reeling into the side of this creature.
Sick dicks. Alright.
I can't even.
Then I'm going to I'm going to
Oops. Disregard that.
cast Shield of Faith on Ram for my bonus action.
Alright.
And then, continue standing where I am between Ram and the Blight.
Okay, it's going to get its tendril out and it's going to whip you with it. Whip it good with a 22.
And there was Equamity flying around it to give it disadvantage.
Oh, that is right. Thank you. As Calamity, was it?
Equamity.
Yeah, Equamity.
Equamity flies in and around it and kind of flutters its wings as the tendril is about to shoot on out. But then it panics for a moment and the tendril goes, oh, that's not my target. And whisks up into the air.
He's like, oh, you awful little thing.
It's like, oh, what is that? No, bad sign, bad sign.
Oh, he's a white raven as well.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's probably diseased.
Hey, he's helping you.
Adina Faye, it's your turn.
Jimmy.
You're up.
I got really good at being dead.
Well, you're not dead, so stop it.
The tree is on the other side of the portal from me. Can I shoot it from here?
Yeah, you can wrap around, move like 5 feet, get an angle on it, shoot away.
Yeah, I'm gonna move to like here. Will that be able to see from there?
Yeah, you're able to see, because that little pillar is just to your left, probably about 15 feet, but
Cool.
you got a direct shot.
Alright, I'm gonna use my big crossbow.
Good shot.
Fuck that guy. Fuck that tree. Shitty tree.
As you pull your big crossbow out, shoot away, goes straight through the bark, out the other side, and you see this explosion of shadowy smoke that can off into the distance. As the stump then and collapses down.
I'm gonna sit on the ground.
But you can sit down on the ground.
Yeah, I have 1 hit point, my dude.
Yeah, plenty.
As you
Plenty.
expel a massive breath, just
I could literally like stub my toe and die again.
Don't stub your toe then, God.
There are so many rocks. We're in ruins. It's hard not to. Okay.
As we come to the end of combat, the archer turns his bow towards you. Turns his bow towards the group. It just goes one by one by one.
Fucking do it.
Dane's
Do
gonna
it, you
drop-
dog!
Yeah. I give not a single shit.
Dane's gonna drop his shield and hammer and raise his hands.
The small girl goes up to the bowman and puts her hand up on the bow arm and pulls it down and says in Elvish, "There is no need to assume that they have turned on us, or if they are with us, let's assess the situation and go from there." And then speaks in common. "Ram, I'm glad to see you safe. You have friends."
You know this one, Ram?
"Yeah, thank you for saving me. Who are you all anyway? Excuse me, Dreamweaver. I do not know these people."
We come from the nearby town of Nightstone. We are here investigating disappearances.
We are here trying to solve the disappearances. Ram and I have been in contact for a while and helping each other. Tell me, are you here to help or hinder? Truly, what is your goal?
Help.
My goal is to shut down this portal, so it depends what yours is.
My goal is to make sure those things stop coming through. That shadow
Okay.
energy is what we're trying to prevent.
And it seems as though we are on the same side.
On the topic of disappearing people, we seem to be too down at the moment. Should we do something about that?
Hopefully,
Okay.
they are not lost to the umbral pools and driven insane. Truly.
You can't drive insane what is already insane.
Excuse me, I'm just gay.
You're not gay, you can't defend yourself.
With that, Dane's gonna pick up his weapon and shield, and then jump into the portal. Like when it's
When it's the right color, hopefully.
Yeah.
Let's.
Alrighty, alright, let me just copy Dane and move you all. And just move the scene over to the umbral pools.
Just two girls sitting next to a pool 5 feet apart because they're not.
Okay.
I mean, I've been shot.
Hello.
You're just like in a hot tub.
Girls sitting in the hot tub.
Dane pops on through. Dane pops on through. Just as
Hello.
Oh, did I do that?
No, I did that.
Dane comes on through as you see this endless expanse of tiered pools and a massive goes off. Let's see if he hits. It's your armor class there, Ophelia.
Oh, it's not good. It's 13.
13 hits. You see there's also a
That bitch of a rule. I hate that rule so much. I've been hit so many times because of that.
as you cough, as your shoulder then begins to burn. As you look over, there is this bleeding. You struggle to hold your axe up. As one side tilts, he moves his gun in towards Sia, and then notices the other friend who's come on by.
Why are you shooting at us?
Can Ophelia stand like fully in front of Sia?
Yes, you can. Dane, this guy has a gun and is just shot Ophelia in the shoulder.
Gun.
Oh, he's got a gun.
Alright, he has a big metal thing in his hand,
I've seen like
That's-
aliens and then some weird metal magic sticks. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Okay, you don't know what a gun is then.
What do you have? A gun! No!
I just want to grab the two of them and fucking bolt it out of there.
Yeet them back into.
Yeah, honestly,
the
I will
next
use
dimension.
all my strength necessary to literally pull them back through the portal.
Okay. As he sees you run, he's just like, "Hey, you get back here!" and fires off another shot.
Fuck!
Can
This is going to be at random.
Ophelia's trying her best to fucking shield everyone. She's already been shot once. She's like, what's it again?
Okay. So with
She's also big.
you see as he goes to shoot, there's a static burst from his hand, and the gun misfires, creating a smoke
Oh my god.
from the barrel chamber, and he goes, "Ugh!" Ducks away from it, and you guys pop on through to the next realm.
Next? Oh my god.
They've
Back.
opened the right one.
Oh,
Back
thank
to
God.
your friends.
Okay. Oh, thank god. Okay.
Gone for just a second, they were. Seemed Dane popped in for 1 second, and the very next, poof, popped on out.
I'm gonna like collapse to the ground, you know, just like fall back through the portal essentially.
You're gonna fall back through the portal?
Yeah, I want to be prone.
Okay, yeah. You come out of the portal, and you're just laying down, just...
Wait, did you take any damage?
No.
Dramatic bit.
Did Ophelia take damage? Sorry, what was it?
Ophelia did not take damage. The blast, you didn't take any damage from that, so he
But
misfired.
Was that the first shot?
I took the first shot, didn't I? The 9?
Oh yeah, you took the 9.
Okay, cool. I just want to confirm.
What the fuck was that?
The umbral pools. You look up and you see there's this, what's seemingly is...
Oh my god, why are there elves now?
You see this 12-year-old in your... Well, 12-year-old, long, dark hair, orange-eyed wood elf. She seems to be... she has a... what seems to be a book holder. A satchel. She's very... to yourself, she looks very wizened, though old. She stands with a half-plated elven archer as well, with a green cloak. And she seems to be surprised at your return.
What's the girl wearing? She's not armored, is she?
Not armored, no.
No.
She's just in black robes. In fine black dress. That's now kind of muddy at the front.
Yeah.
Why is there a child here?
I'm so thankful you two are still with us.
The archer basically spits at your feet. How dare you talk ill of Dreamweaver, you rotten damn rodent.
Ophelia will will orcishly growl at him.
Please.
What the fuck did you just call me? And she
Pulls her wig off.
just like flicks her hair back and it's
Takes
just
her earrings off.
it just stands up and is ready to lunge at him.
I called you a damn rodent, you beat. And before he can get the word out, you see the young girl is touching him on the arm, and he seems to have frozen completely. Please forgive my guard. He still is of the mindset from the battles years and years ago between the settlers and my people.
That's okay. We have room for 2 racists.
Wrong time to drink water.
That being said, I do believe it is time for some healthier discussion. And Asphyxia is going to walk forward and prestidigitation the mud off the front of the Dreamweaver's dress as she's coming forward.
And some answers.
my thank you so much, my dear. Apologies for my guard and Ram and I. Well, introductions first, I guess. I am Zilly Dreamweaver. I intend to be an emissary to Nightstone. Zine rescued Ram. Where is Zine? Ram, where's Zine? Ram looks at the ground, turns his head.
We found an armored wood elf earlier. We believe might be the one you're looking for. He perished, unfortunately.
Another one. Did you at least burn the body?
We did.
I think whatever remains we can find, I'm sure his reflection will last.
Reflection.
Tell me, what do you know of Fae and elves? And then kind of gives a side glance to Adina Fae.
Enough.
How
Should
many?
I check? Should I check what I know?
Yeah, make a history check.
I want to do a history check as well.
I'm
but,
gonna make a history check, but she's probably, I feel he's been raised with like elves in her family, but probably not.
I got a nat 1. What the fuck is an elf?
A 10.
I got a
Okay.
16.
You got 16.
Even with my -1 int.
I literally got +4 to this, and I rolled a nat 1. Like, just end my life, thanks.
You're just like, they're the ones bigger than me. Wait, everything's bigger than me.
Except for gnomes.
Except for gnomes. I know they're not gnomes.
And most half.
half-elves.
I'm kidding.
I
I'm
don't know
kidding.
shit about them, though.
So, I feel like you have no idea what they're talking about. Dane was just like, at that moment, it's just mind fire. You're just like,
Just hear him muttering.
are we sure we're safe right now? Are we sure we're safe? You don't know.
He's still busy, like, lying on the ground and he's just dramatic.
I've got like 20 constitution, but I'm just being really dramatic. Like, I can breathe this fine.
Now, Sia, you're not entirely sure, but you think it might have to have something to do with where you went and different lives or such. Different possibilities.
You're talking about the pools and different possibilities.
Well, that is the nature of the umbral pools. They allow you to see what could have been. Though
Do
there is sometimes a scarce price.
Do
If
they
you-
allow interlopers who shoot weird magical things at you?
There was someone there other than yourself?
Yes, and he tried to kill us.
He shot me with something. It's unlike any magic I've ever felt before.
Could you describe it?
I mean, she'll sort of point to her wound. I mean, I don't know any magic that can do that.
Faye's gonna go over and just like look at her wound.
It looked like some
Faye
kind of
does know what a gun
wand.
is.
Yeah.
Like some kind of metal wand that shot a arrow very fast.
Adina Faye, you do know what guns are.
Whoa, wow.
Drow have been-
Oh shit!
She
Yeah,
has a
I've
gun,
been
doesn't she?
No, but she knew sleeve, so she knows guns.
You knew
Oh.
you do know a fellow hunter who used weapons that produced wounds such as this.
Did you say it was a man who shot you?
Yes.
Yeah, he looked kind of funny.
He had a dog with him. He had a hat, long coat,
Yeah.
and
How long was his shirt?
Now,
look, I don't take notice of men half the time, but especially not while they're shooting at me and accusing me of hurting them
Would Ophelia have seen more since like Sia was probably
in shock.
in shock?
You would have seen that his nice dress shirt was all the way tucked in, and he had a belt buckle that seemed to be that of a fist.
Yeah, well, his shirt was tucked in, and he had a weird belt buckle. It was in the shape of a fist.
You see Ram at this point goes over to the pedestal and pulls the unicorn out as the portal disappears and flickers out of existence. That should at least stop him from coming through for the moment.
Well, it's always nice of someone I don't even know to accuse me of hurting them, but I guess that's not even the first time.
Zili speaks up. That must be the person who's been tampering with the portal and forced it to open. It's caused this chaos, to be honest. And though my father won't admit it, we all feel partially responsible for it. This is our ancestors' gate that we are sworn to protect.
Who is your father?
My father is Rond Grand Arrows. He's the leader of our people within the forest. He disagreed with me about coming to try to at least barter to return the gift we once gave the settlers, or looking at the wood elf that's still frozen solid, well, frozen in motion. The beavers, as some of our more extreme members have come to call them. I've tried to negotiate through Ram here. We only needed it for a moment to be able to close the gate.
Well, it doesn't appear it was negotiated for, as the person who it was under the ownership of back in Nightstone believes it was stolen.
He wouldn't even want to talk to me. He didn't. I had to. I found no other method. He wasn't listening.
Yes, Dane, I'm sure you can appreciate how sometimes people quickly make assumptions of people based on their appearance.
I can feel that side eye.
Now, this is not the worst case scenario. That has to do with the settlement, or Nightstone as they call it. You see, you will take me with you back to Nightstone. I must make a formal apology to Lady Nanda. You see, my father gifted the unicorn as it suppresses the Nightstone. We only needed it for just a minute, for just this.
To stop him, this person tampering with it?
Yes. A forced activation of a portal should be impossible. But it's happened.
On the other side, there wasn't anything else on the pedestal. So,
if the problem isn't solved, then what good will returning it do if we're going to need it again to do something about this fellow who might just open the portal again?
That is only for those who do not know the phrases, the coordinates. Take a look for yourself on the pedestal.
Have a look.
Do you know Elvish?
Yeah.
Okay. You see that written in Elvish, and you will see that this is what the pedestal will look like.
Mm-hmm.
But all the arrows are facing directly this way. So there's three tiers of dials, and they're all set to that one location.
Okay.
Actually, no, scratch that. They're not set to that one location. They're not set there. Nope. Sorry about that.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
you see that these dials are set to. Sorry.
Yeah.
Ooh, they're set to these ones. Set to that one.
Mm-hmm.
And sorry, 1 second. Stand by. Because I didn't have this up earlier when I should have. Because I wasn't expecting it. All good. Thank you for holding back. Okay, there we go. You see, it is set to. Why are you doing this, computer? You see, it is set to. So that one there.
Yep.
It is then also set to this one here.
Mm-hmm.
And it is also set to this one here.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. You said it was like an Elvish, right?
Yes.
What does it say?
So you know that these are the symbols in Elvish for portal, serpent, storm.
The three specific ones that are pointed out.
Yes, that it's set to.
Are those respectively for what you just pointed out?
Yes,
So portal,
serpent, and then storm.
Cool. What are some examples of what some of the others say?
As a identifier, you can see this as well. The others do also say. They are the symbols are the exact meaning of the words. So, starting from left and arching over to right, there's ram, bull, portal, crab, serpent, maiden, Feywild, scales, warrior, arrow, storm, waves, hourglass.
Okay, so I got up to Feywild and scales, and I lost count.
Then it's warrior,
Yeah.
arrow, storm, waves, hourglass.
Okay, warrior, arrow,
Storm,
storm.
Wave.
Yeah.
Waves,
hourglass.
hourglass.
Okay, good. Thank you.
And who knows Sylvan?
I doubt anyone.
Someone
who knows.
did.
No, probably not.
Oh wait, no, not in this campaign. Never mind.
Nope, no this campaign. I'm sorry, guys. You see that in the groove down the bottom of the console, there is Sylvan writing.
Okay.
She comes over and the small girl comes over, puts her hand down on it, and points it out. She says, "Welcome home." As the portal then flickers out and shines in a wonderful lime green. That is where it's supposed to go. Back to the summer courts.
The summer courts. Where are the summer courts?
The summer courts is a place in the Feywilds, and she then adjusts each of the dials, so each one of the dials, so that it's on the Feywild rune.
Yeah.
For a Dreamweaver, they open at command. Other clans and kingdoms that all have Dreamweavers. We are the beacons to lead our people home if catastrophe occurs.
I see.
I feel...
So,
Mhm.
were you saying that you think that the figure on the other side of this portal is the one who opened it?
Yes.
How is that possible?
don't know. I can't be 100% sure.
They're saying only another Dreamweaver can open these portals. Could it be a corrupted Dreamweaver?
It's definitely possible. If one had the inkling to disrupt the network, they could go as they please. But it's only reserved for royalty, as it is in the human settlements or such.
And these creatures that have been coming through, you've never seen them before? Before the portal started acting up, that is?
Never. The only thing I know about them is they are not of the Fae. They are a twisted mix between that and the other echo of this plane, the Shadowfell.
Can this portal lead there too?
This portal can lead many places, but this is more designed for returning home. Although you can pass if you know the right coordinates. And she gestures to the console.
Yeah.
You said that your dream, as a dream weaver, whatever that means, that you could lead your people home in times of catastrophe. Has there been catastrophe?
Yes. The uprising of the humans the human kingdoms was one where a large portion of our kind receded back into the Feywilds. Another was what they call the times of trouble, where magic all but not near ruined the world, but it's recovered since, apparently, according to the textbooks.
I mean, I don't really read, so fuck do I know.
I guess.
And have you looked at us? I don't think you can blame it. I don't think your companion can blame any of us for...
I don't blame you at all. They call us dwellers because we live in the forest in seclusion.
Oh.
So what can we do to help you stop this one who is tampering? Is there anything we can do?
Finding out who they are, what they're after. I really, truly hope for now they don't do anything or activate another. If another across the world is forced like this, it could lead to utter chaos. The others beyond in the Feywild as well.
I have no clue how we're going to find anything else about this. Find anything out about this person without going back to where we came from.
I agree. If this has affected the cursed soul of Rilulan, I'm scared that it's disconnected or reconnected, really, his tomb to this plane.
Who is this that you're talking of?
Riluran was a great elven warrior during the rise of the human kingdoms. But he was cursed, you see. He was marked. And this mark gave him great strength, but in the end he succumbed to the madness. It gave him long life. Only through one reflection. Not like the great many of some archfey out there in the universe.
Speaking of reflections, I just put my hand through one back in there. Is that bad?
I've heard of my own doing that and interacting with their reflections, but you're safe.
I really didn't like my reflection. She was scary.
That's what they do.
And it hurt.
It hurts.
Yeah.
That's for yourself. It's not supposed to. Only gesturing to Adina Fae. One of the Fae ancestry should be able to interact in any way, shape, or form with their reflections.
Very well.
Just gonna cover her hands gingerly and just side eye.
I want to make a perception check to see what the fuck she's doing.
Yeah, Ophelia was like going to talk to Sia, and then seeing her do that kind of reeled back.
Huh.
Like,
She's sus.
She's looking real sus.
Yeah.
Also, while we're talking, can I just sort of tend to Ophelia's bullet wound?
Yes.
Is the bullet still in there, or did it just like go
Yes, it's bleeding.
through?
Seems to
Okay,
be
I'm
lodged
just
in the
gonna
shoulder.
she's like standing there listening as it's just still trickling down to her arm.
So is it like in her shoulder or in her upper
Yeah.
arm?
In a shoulder, just up here.
Okay, I can't really tell. Look at that.
You want to have a look at that?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll just like. Is it a tourniquet where you like?
Tourniquet cuts off the blood supply.
Yeah, but I can't really do that if it's in her shoulder.
Just tie it like around her torso. Just tourniquet the whole
Tie it
thing.
around her neck.
Tourniquet the arm. But
Just mummify her, it's fine.
Yeah.
you know that magical healing on the wound would bring the bullet out.
I don't think.
If only we had some magical healing, that'd be nice.
Yeah, imagine that if we had a healer who was magical and did magical healing.
Yeah, too bad I get given shit every time I use my magical healing hit points.
I'm not.
Well, I'm sorry you used them like all in one go and had 3 left.
Look, fine, you can do the healing next time then. How about that?
Not yet, but soon maybe. Nah, probably not.
Right,
Just
I
so
thought
good.
about taking a healing spell as Faye, and I'm like, nah, Faye wouldn't.
No, how hurt is Ophelia?
It's not the worst thing she's ever felt.
You can't really see the expression of pain on her face, but she's bleeding.
Is it in an area that I could like tie something around like here and then it cut off to the bullet? I don't know, like exactly.
Look, I'm just going to do a medicine check because I want to stop the bleeding. That's it. Like,
Yeah, you can do a medicine check to stop the bleeding, but with
Ophelia like
I'm just gonna put my finger in the hole.
with Faye there as well, you can have advantage,
oh, good.
or Faye can make the roll.
10.
I may make the roll because I know what. Is that okay? 'Cause
Yeah,
I
you
know
can
what
make
the
it at advantage then.
medicine. Okay, my medicine isn't very good, but 11.
Just a little bit better, but through
That's
through
good.
teamwork, you make the DC. You've dealt with this before when a friend of yours has accidentally shot themselves as their gun went off through their own sheer silliness. Indeed.
How far in is the bullet?
Not very far in.
Can I just like not really tell her what I'm doing and just like give her something to like tell her to bite down on it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Give her a little strap easily.
Alright, and then I'm just gonna like
I imagine like Ophelia's having to like kind of kneel sit so she's like a good height.
no, you're standing in the pool, I'm standing on the edge, it's fine.
Seeing what, and like having seen Faye do similar-ish kind of things again and kind of knowing what she's gonna do. That was a fly, never. I'm going to, while Ophelia's biting down on something, just be like, and look at the little ponies, and prestidigitation, like little like ponies running in a little tiny circle.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like put my like long, like sharp fingernails in and just like pluck the bullet out.
What the fuck? That's creepy as shit. What the
What?
fuck?
I just have long fingernails. What the fuck? It's not creepy.
Racist.
As you pull the bullet out of the wound, yeah, it's there. It's got strange scarring through it.
Bullet.
Yeah, the bullet. The shrapnel in it. At one end, it looks like as if it reminds you of when lightning has struck a tree.
Oh. Weird. And I'm just gonna like put it in my palm and show Ophelia the bullet.
That was in me.
What he shot you with, that weapon, it's called a gun. And they shoot these, small metal, almost pellets. And they hurt a lot, as I'm sure you know.
Yeah, it was unlike any pain I'd ever felt before.
They are extremely powerful and rare.
It's got some interesting things to it. And she's like looking. They're weird.
I haven't seen that before.
You haven't?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna turn to the Dreamweaver and be like, pretty much like bow and be like, I will do whatever I can to help stop this madness.
She bows back to you and says, I am, and says in Dwarvish, and consider me honored bound alongside you in making sure the people of Nightstone are safe.
I did not sign up for any of this. I didn't sign up for people going missing or some trees attacking us or some fucking portals that go to endless pools of darkness and prophecy and all this. I just came to Nightstone for a party.
You want me to escort you back to Nightstone then? It's not too... You don't need to be afraid of turning back.
You're in luck, because Nightstone is where I must go. And she gives you a little bit of a smile. See ya.
Well, I'll have a think about it. I would like to go back. I need a drink.
And some rest.
And probably someone to guard me now because I've got a fucking... mysterious cowboy man coming after me.
Boy?
We have them back in Calumport. They herd cows and cattle, but also...
Have you heard the phrase yeehaw?
They don't say yay or very much, but they sure do say howdy.
Wow,
Very
this
new
is
to me. You'll have to explain it to me on the way.
Wow, this is
I mean, I think I know.
transpiring.
I think I know a few.
Yeah, really.
Trust me, you do not want to know one.
They're not all so bad.
I think my uncle was one.
So then shall we all make a journey back to Nightstone and at the very least make rest for the night and then figure out, make a plan what we're doing in the morning?
It's about 4 hours to Nightstone at this point.
Where'd we put our horses?
On the edge of the forest.
Got the horses in the back. Okay, no, they're on the edge of the forest, right? We left them there, didn't we?
Yeah, because they couldn't make it through too thick.
Yeah, what's the time?
I lied at the start of the game. It's not 1 a.m. It's probably around about 10.
10 a.m. or 10 p.m.?
10 p.m.
10 p.m.
Yeah, cool. So make our way back.
Okay.
When we get to the edge of the forest, can I inspect my horse to see if I recognize any of its brands?
Or it's tack.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. First, as begins to leave, Zilly turns to her frozen companion, presses on his arm, he unfreezes, he finishes
Oh, that guy, right.
finishes
Oh,
off
yeah.
his slur as she's put a finger up to his mouth and says, You can tell my father that I've gone to make amends with the people of Nightstone. I am now honor bound by the gates to fulfill this. Go. And he just... Yes, Dreamweaver. And he slinks on off into the
And
forest.
Sia just glares at him as he walks away.
Don't let the brambles hit you on the way out.
Dick.
While this would have been transpiring as well, I've like wrapped one wing around Faye, and would have asked her in abyssal, "Are you okay? You fell multiple times."
I've been better. But I'll live. As usual.
I'm going to use a cure wounds on Faye. Yeah, I'm doing that.
Smart.
Provided that she'll let me.
Yeah, I'm not feeling great, so I'll let
There you go, 11.
Thank you.
Max healing. You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
He put... Ram turns to...
Oh shit, that guy too. Fucking
Ram's coming with you, but Ram comes to you and says, "While we're traveling, do you mind if we stop by the remains of Zion?"
Of course.
Thank you. I just
They're not the only remains.
yes.
Celia just opens her bag and there's a
What's this fucking dude?
Yes, it seems that guards from the settlement and mistaken travelers who have entered the woods during this time have seem to have... Well, we all know what's happened.
Well, you don't have to sound so smug about it.
I'm not. I'm trying to be sorry about it. I'm sorry if it didn't come across like that.
Yeah, check your chill.
I'll say to Ram and Infernal as well. Once we've paid our respects, there are people who are expecting you.
Kind of like hand through hair and just like says back to you, "Dynasty's gonna kill me.
Well,
Then perish.
Should have said something to her before I left. Should have. I'm an idiot."
yes. Well, these tree stumps are nothing compared to a woman's scorn, I'm sure. But at least you'll be back in mostly one piece.
He's on 1 hit point. Punch from Dynasty. He's unconscious.
KO!
You'll be glad that you're alive for her to kill herself.
All good.
Ophelia's, whilst the Dreamweaver is saying that, Ophelia is going to, because she's like child, did you say? She's like a child
Yes.
size? Ophelia,
12-y.
Like 12.
12. Okay, Ophelia will sort of like kneel down and kind of offer her hand.
Oh, thank you very much. And she's gonna take your hand.
And she'll cover it. It's like, I thank you for your sorrows. I really appreciate it.
It's truly the least I could do. I just want to undo this. What I feel is my fault.
About the bodies we found, are we allowed to take him back to Nightstone?
Yes, of course.
I kind of promised someone I'd bring someone back, whether they were alive or not.
As long as you as long as someone is able to bless the remains.
Mm.
Or burn them to ash, cremate them. It should be fine. We found.
Dane, are you able to bless bodies?
Yes, I am able to do something along those lines, but not right now, unfortunately. I'm somewhat spent.
Should we burn him now?
I can do that if you want.
I mean, I can do it myself. It's actually one of the only things I can do for myself right now. But I don't know. What would you guys want? Would you want to do it yourself, or would you want at least someone to bring him home and make sure no one else gets hurt? I mean, I kind of made a promise.
We should bring him back to
They had in mind when they made the promise.
bring him back to his mother.
Sorry, I didn't hear the part that Dane said.
I said that's probably not what they had in mind when they made the promise.
I mean, brutally honest, I don't think she had any hope left. He was one of the first, and he definitely wasn't the last, and none of them came back. I think you'd rather just have a dead body than, have some undead creature or something like that.
Or nothing at all.
Exactly, it's something to have. I don't know, I just don't know whether I should do it or I should wait if the family want to do it.
We'll take him back, and in the morning I'll perform a ceremony to recognize his passing.
Thank you. We should get going.
You venture off into the woods, scaling your way back down the cliff face. This is the quickest way to get down.
Oh, that old thing.
You move on back through the woods, and after 3 hours into your journey, you make it back to the remains of Zion. You see Ram steps forward and kneels down beside him, where the remains are, where the armor is. Grabs the medallion that's that's a part of the ashes and dirt, puts it on, and says, "You saved my life. I'm sorry I couldn't do the same for you."
Thank God we didn't loot him. Oh my God. What a relief.
Maybe he'll let us do it later.
When they turn their back, it's like, it's not too late.
Oh God, okay.
As he looks up and begins to walk forward, he takes a moment and looks over and says, and looks at the party and says, "No one's wearing that armor. Do what you can to survive. Take it if you want." And then begins to...
Dane's gonna walk up.
He's like, well, I have permission to strip
Well, in
the
that
dress
case, don't mind if I do.
Will it fit Dane? How does armor work?
Dane's gonna walk up, perform, do a silent, prayer to Ilmater, and then completely desecrate the fuck out of his corpse.
It's like in games where you take their armor and they just become increasingly more naked until they're just lying on the
That's what Dane is very clearly doing. It has to undress this guy.
Gosh. So with that, it's a slender fit. You might need to adjust the straps back at Nightstone, but you can wear it, or whoever else has proficiency in medium level armor can wear it. It is elven half plate.
Wait, isn't half plate heavy?
I could have my facts wrong.
It's medium.
Because it's half plate, not full plate.
Mm.
I was fairly sure any kind of plate was.
No, it's medium. My cleric wears half plate.
And it's elven half plate, so it doesn't grant disadvantage on stealth checks.
Oh shit. What's the AC it gives?
Higher than whatever you have now.
Higher than whatever I have now? I'm wearing heavy armor.
It is 15 plus 5 max 2. What are you wearing now?
I'm wearing chainmail. So I got I think I got 14.
Is it a chain shirt or chain mail?
Chainmail.
Full chain mail? So if it's a chain shirt, it would be 13 plus dex. But if it's chain mail, it would be 16.
Chainmail.
Okay.
Okay, so 16. So this is worse. Cool. Never mind.
So 15 plus 2. I take it you have 0 dex?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
No dex.
Just gives you disadvantage. Just gets rid of that disadvantage on stealth rolls because it's elven.
I stopped undressing him.
The body's basically gone. It's cremated.
Oh, okay, cool.
Just
Yeah.
one more layer. It's fine.
Look, I'll give the armor to Zilly or whatever her name is. You know.
Zilly is a small 12-year-old girl. She's just like,
yeah.
I can.
Why don't you give it to the ranger?
Okay, I'll give it to the ranger.
I already have dope armor.
Oh.
Ophelia's like seeing that it's being passed around. Ophelia's just gonna take it and like swing it on her back and hold it.
You collect the half plate up, throw it in the lot of it in a net over your shoulder because you have a net. Well, you have it. Well, the cloak is there from Zion's body, so you can wrap it up in that and take it with you.
God, this turned suddenly way more awkward than I intended it to be.
God, I took the armor off this dead guy and now I don't even know what to do with it. I feel like such a chump.
So ungrateful.
You make your way through the forest and reach the tree line where you see your horses are still grazing happily. The party
Yes.
is still going on
Our
at 1
horses.
a.m.
Yeah, so,
I want to investigate my horse.
Make an investigation check.
I want to try and recover as
Funny.
much of the corpse from the ground as I can.
Okay, so with your 20, what are you looking for again?
I want to know if I recognize this horse as Roll Chamberlain.
It's definitely not.
Wait, I thought we
Ooh.
established that it was last time, but like not in character.
Oh wait, yeah, we did too. It is.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we
no.
like out of character established that it was, but
Out of character. Yeah, no.
Definitely think it's not, but then the horse suddenly says, "Woo!"
yeah, he does.
You hear it go,
Oh, hey! Oh, fuck.
and you're just like, huh.
Well, howdy.
Jesus Christ.
It is definitely rule. You see that the saddlebags also, in your haste earlier tonight, you didn't notice the saddlebags. They are definitely sleeves.
Old mate sleeves.
Old mate sleeves.
Can I search them to see if there's any like correspondence or anything to say why he would have been here?
You find, as you're searching through it, you find a pouch containing 30 silver coins.
Yeah, I'll pocket that. He's not here.
You find 6 bullets, a pack of smoke powder, which is basically gunpowder but magical, along with Sleeve's journal.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh shit. How many bullets?
Oh god, I've already forgot the amount. 8?
Okay.
Yeah, 8.
Are there magic beans too?
There's no magic beans.
Yeah, well, he must
No
have had the
magic
beans on him.
beans.
Yeah, so at the same time, I'm like trying to uncover as much of the body to like so I can actually prepare it for leaving.
You find as much of the remains as you can while you're there. An affiliate had collected the majority of the larger bulk of the remains. So together, you can gather all of them up. You basically find out there was a young halfling or child that had been splayed down into the ground. One arm pointing up, the other one's just laying down, one leg kind of cocked up to the side.
Hmm.
Fucking hell. Alright.
What have you got there?
The halfling child.
No, not the body. I don't even want to look at that right now. It'll make me too sad.
I go stand in front of the horse. It's a halfling body.
Look at all those chickens.
Cheeky.
Well, howdy.
Well, I'm going to quietly show Asphyxia all the sleeve stuff and then like check the last entries in his journal.
Is that's the same kind of stuff that guy in the portal shot?
Correct. I just show her like a handful of bullets. I know someone else who used this kind of weapon, but I don't believe it is the man who shot at you.
Hmm.
Be a very unusual turn of events if it was.
Never seen sleeve wear a full shirt tucked in before.
I mean, unless he got really high pants or something.
they're like up to his nipples.
It's like that
forward, like high pants.
like Kylo Ren.
Pants up to his like
Armpits.
What does it say?
Alright, so as you open up towards the back, the very last diary entry, you read that he states, he's basically written down his calligraphy. The night sky is beautiful. This trek up into the Great Peaks has been very pleasant and calming. One of the ravens agrees.
Mountain lions everywhere.
Oh, was one mountain lion, but I took care of him real quick. Great Eden. Really hope I get to beat Sneeve. Stop him, whatever he's doing.
I forgot his name was Sneeve.
His name's Sneeze.
Oh, Sneeze.
Yeah, Sneeze.
Well, I've misread that completely.
Oh,
I thought it was Sneeve as well.
I thought that was Sneeve.
no, I changed
It would
all to-
almost be funny if it was just Sneeve.
It's Snadham and Sneeve, not Snasm and Sneeze.
Because it was Sleeve and Sneeze. I named him Sneeze McBicycle. Like, I literally put normal words in there, so it's just Sneeze.
But I like Sneeve.
Okay, never mind. His name is
Sneeve
Steve.
it Oh, thank you for follow, Angel. Then continues on.
Faye's just gonna like shake her head. So,
It then goes on to say, picking up from where we left off, hope I can stop Sneeve and what he's doing, that strange brand, driving him more power hungry day by day.
Did they mention the brand on him? Did you guys when you
they
described him?
didn't.
No, I didn't mention that.
No, didn't mention. Just only because Sia covered up.
Tactfully
Oh yeah, wait. Did we
decided not to.
perception checks to see what the fuck Sia was doing with her hand when she was covering it? Because we said we're gonna do that, and then
Oh yeah, no, sorry about that. Yeah, you all, those of you who looked at it, which would have been,
I have a perception roll there. 8.
yeah, 8. She was doing something, but she was too quick for you. Ophelia, you noticed that she was covering up a smoldering smoky mark on her hand.
She's just sort of tried to bandage her arms back up during the walk.
Definitely could have. But yeah. Ophelia, you do know that she was bandaging up some sort of brand or mark on the back of her hand.
So Ophelia's the only one who knows.
Yes.
Yes. And Ophelia would have seen the mark definitely seen the mark on the other dude.
Oh yes, definitely would have.
So yeah, because she was able to see that there was slight differences between them, but like the makeup was.
Oh my god, is Sia a cowboy?
Secret cowboy.
She's got a tiny hat hidden under her hair.
It's a fireproof tiny little hat.
Faye's gonna say, I can't believe I didn't notice it earlier, but this is my partner's horse. He was here hunting someone.
How did you not notice that was your partner's horse? Also,
It was dark, and also I don't really look that hard at the horse that I'm stealing.
Borrowing.
Okay.
Wait, so do I wait? I'm gonna message you quickly because I don't know if I know this.
Okay. Wrong music.
I'm wrapping body parts up on a blanket.
It's mostly bones and decayed flesh at this point.
All that's left.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm assuming that we're going to get on the horses and start heading back to Nightstone.
You can definitely do that. The Dreamweaver comes over to Ophelia as she goes over to the horse and goes, do you mind if I ride with you?
T-pose, upsies.
Okay. So I take it Sia is still gonna be riding on the same horse.
The horse is large enough to include a small 12-year-old girl with her.
Well, she'll help Sia on first.
Thanks.
And then puts Dreamweaver sort of more towards the front, and then she'll sort of hop in the middle.
Wait, isn't there a spare horse?
Is there a...
There's 2 spare horses or not spare horses, but there's like 2 horses that don't already have 2 people on them.
Yes, there is actually this person who... There was Ram's horse there, so...
But we have Ram with us now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ram gets
But
on
also,
gets
Dane
on
is on a horse by himself, I'm on a horse by myself, and Ram is on a horse by himself. We don't need one horse with 3 people on it.
No,
Although that would look really funny, so
That's
I
the
think that it
pupil
should be a
horse.
thing.
Dane's horse thing.
I mean, Sia can get off the horse if she wants.
The girl takes a liking to Ophelia, so...
Yeah, well, I mean, just to be fair, Faye would not offer.
Yeah, no one's offering.
I just thought it was really funny that you're like, put 3 people on this one.
Asphyxia this time is going to sit with Faye on her horse so they can wisp on the way back.
I don't want to sit
Another
with Dane.
horse.
I'm not sitting with Dane.
Oh, god damn it.
There's also that other guy.
Ram.
Ram, yeah.
Ram's on his own horse.
Yeah, runs with his own horse.
But
Yeah.
Three girls, one horse. Let's go.
Zai Li will then look to Dan and go, I yes, no, I can, I'll ride with you. Thank you. And she'll ask Affiliate, would you please help me off?
The sort of
Put me down.
she'll sort of
Ow.
hold her and like slide off the horse with her.
What
Grab
kind
her
of
in one
horse does
hand.
Dane have though that he can get on it himself?
It's like a
Like,
Shetland
wouldn't you have to have a
pony.
pony?
Well, Dane
Oh,
can
it's
own a
okay because a
normal-sized
pony
horse.
can carry a dwarf and a little girl. She's
Yeah.
very small.
It's a Shetland
Dane
pony.
can ride a
Very cute.
normal-sized
Wait, but Wait, if Dane's on a normal sized horse, how did he get up on this horse?
I'm on a horse. It's like it's old
horse-
spicing it, where it's just like a
his horse
can
can cast-
on a horse.
No, his horse can cast one spell and it's levitate, and he only casts it on.
Leave Dane alone.
Legs! His little legs on the side of a horse.
Yes, he's got little legs, alright?
It's definitely a smaller breed of horse.
His stirrups, he just has his stirrups all the way up. He doesn't even put them down.
Dane knows how to do the split.
He's- No, on his backpack there's a step ladder.
Oh my god.
It's like a little roll down rope ladder. That is...
Regardless, you begin to make your way back through the fields.
Can I quickly say to Asphyxia, would you mind if we make a small detour on the way back? And I just want to, like, ride down the, like, as far as the tree line as we can and just see if there are, like, any signs of sleeve.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Wait, is this before or after we start already riding away like the rest
You
of
Much
us?
guys-
we were
guys
left
think
first.
we'll-
So...
They break off.
Yeah.
Can I do a perception to see that they fucking just like bolted?
Well, they're gonna.
No,
Yeah.
you can definitely hear the gallop they're in. And because of the moonlight, you can definitely see where they're going. They just seem to be following a tree line, so you can both make perception checks if you'd like.
And I get advantage. I think we both get advantage because you get advantage because you're cloak, and I have my bird on my
I
shoulder,
see.
so I get advantage
I got a good old cloak.
because we're probably terrible at looking at things. But
23.
12.
On a,
Hey, you got a
got a nat one. Fuck.
on a 23 and a 12, the only evidence you have of Slave being here is his horse.
Oh, jumbling.
Though, as you do a perimeter sweep around the edge of the forest, you do not find any tracks, trails, or evidence of anyone going into it. Though there are people drunk and out in the fields, but they're more close towards the settlement of Nightstone itself. As
I was just gonna say to Faye, Roy was in the stables, so do we know he's come out this far yet?
If he was hunting this, what was his name again? Wait, I wrote it down.
Sneeze.
Sneeve. And he was in the forest. It seems likely that he would have tracked him here.
And because we've broken off as well, like I have equilibrium on my shoulder, but then equanimity has gone and perched on Dane.
Oh, good.
Oh no.
Dang, you have a bird on your shoulder.
The best thing is in character, like, we don't know that he hates birds.
I'm just like still riding, just like.
Sneeve!
Sneeze. So, just for expediency, you make your way back into Nightstone. As you're riding, Ram turns to you and goes, "We can rest at my place if you wish. Sure, Dynasty, we be happy to see us home safe."
That's a very gracious offer of you.
And you make your way into town. You go straight up to the house. People, the guard have become very relaxed at this moment. I'm talking like they are drinking too. There's not really anyone watching the place.
Oh, what a good time to do some crime.
Oh my
Great
god.
time for crime, to be honest.
Faye's
And-
just like,
You know, this is a great time for crime. Never.
And you see Ram knocks on the door and goes, "Honey, I'm home." The door just cracks open. And you see the eyes of a woman. Pure rage.
You know, I think I would rather prefer going back to the pub. I don't want to be in the middle of your domestics, so bye.
The
And
door
she's
opens up and
Jump off
goes,
the horse.
"No, friends, do please come in. I will have a word with my husband tomorrow.
I just want a drink.
There is fire whiskey on the top shelf in the
Yes.
pantry. Come on in."
So
Just barges past.
Taking in the appearance of the front of the house that's got what, like, abyssal scrawlings.
Oh yeah, infernal
It's,
writing.
Yeah, good. I'm glad. Good. Very good.
I'm just going to
Like-
lean down. Asphyxia's going to lean down to Dane and say, "Now remember, we don't judge straight away. Have we learned our lesson?"
Loud and clear.
And as you all
Actually, Ophelia's not gonna go in. She's gonna. If you guys are gonna stay here for a little bit, I'm just gonna go. I forgot what the person's name was. The halfling she originally talked to.
stand by, keep role playing, I'll let you know.
I have to go and talk to her and tell her what happened, if you don't mind.
Oh, do you need help?
I mean, you can come along if you want to, but I knew you like to drink, so
I just want to forget any of this ever happened, honestly, and yeah, I want to go pass out, thanks. And she's gonna go back into the house.
Lilia, I'll meet you at the inn in the morning.
They are the Summerhawks.
I mean, I was just gonna go to them with the body now and see if they wanted to do anything right away, but I'm just gonna go talk to them and tell them what's happened.
Alright, well, if you want me to do a ceremony, let me know.
I will tell them that you're available and you've offered to do that. Thank you. I don't know where I'll meet you guys, but I'm sure I'll find you.
we'll track you down.
I'm not hard to miss.
Asphyxia will just like wipe the little corner of like the tear that's in Ophelia's eyes and just say to her, "Pity not those who suffer and die, for death awaits us all." And then she's gonna go inside.
It's okay, you're gonna die too.
And she's a Queen Warlock.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
like,
I mean-
that's like genuinely heartfelt to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that,
But then she's just like, "Except for me, peace."
As
That's the equivalent of saying, "You have my condolences. Move on."
as the rest of you enjoy the gothic decor of this infernal family's home and their sweet hospitality, Ophelia, you make your way around to the Summerhawks residence.
Ophelia's gonna go be sad.
Ophelia, you come up to the door, you can already hear this loud snores of Lalo, the tailor's husband.
She's just gonna knock on the door.
A moment passes, another, followed by another. You then hear a, "God, dude, it's hot enough to sleep around here already." And Carolette, 100 bits. You gay do crime, go for it. I mean, I'm not stopping you. Comes out, the door opens up just a crack and goes, "Oh, Miss Roserold, how you doing? What can I do for you?" You see this elderly halfling. Complete in his jammies, he's got a nightcap on, sleeping mask is like halfway up his forehead and crooked at an angle. You smell the sweet delicacies of like of flowers, lavender, and even honey as the door opens up.
She's going to drop to her knees, hug him, and just sob.
Oh, there, come inside, have a rest, and have a drink. Taylor, your cousin's friends here.
I have something you're gonna wanna know.
What's wrong, dear?
Wait, what was their son's? Sorry, what was the son's name again?
Jabble.
Jabble. I forgot. I have Jabble. It's about Jabble.
A boy? What's going on?
Could you go grab your wife?
Yeah, come on inside.
Mm.
Both of you go and sit down small at their to their size small table. They do have one chair set out for larger company. And she comes out in her nightgown and floppy nightcap as well, and just like, I don't know what's going. Oh, Ophelia, hello.
I'm sorry. I should have waited till morning, but
No, it's party season. It's fine. It's I get that it's late. It only happens once. Yeah, it's good to see you again, doll. Your business get taken care of?
I come bearing bad news.
What's wrong, doll? Yeah, speak up, girl. Jabba? A boy? You find a boy? You see, like, there is that glint of spark and hope in their eyes.
Oh my god.
Said bad news.
God, it's making me cry.
These people are stupid. Don't feel bad for them.
Just gonna shake her head.
And that gesture, they're stashed away from them. They're, for an instant glow in smiles, recede back into tired frowns.
But
Uh-huh.
I'm crying. Why am I crying?
Oh, no.
She'll put the. Do they have like a table or somewhere she can place her shawl?
Oh jeez, don't put the dead kid on the table.
I'm not. Well, I can't just chuck him on the floor. Meh.
There-
Put him on the floor. Why not?
by the door,
He's
by-
dead, I'm sure he doesn't mind.
by the main entrance, there is like a large coat rack that then extends onto a table where it seems that they're where they place their hats or other little
No, I
trinkets
don't
and bags.
They have like a chair.
They do have a large chair that you are sitting on.
She'll stand up and she'll rest the shawl.
And they go from looking at you to looking at this motion
Meh.
to seeing the chair, and they just cover their mouths. Taylor begins to weep. My little chap. Lala looks at you and goes,
All I could do was bring him back. But it wasn't what you wanted.
we're glad he's back, but glad he's here. Thank you for bringing our boy home to us. And they'll both slowly get up, come to you and just embrace you, and they'll both put their hand onto the covered up shawl, and their hands kind of one on top of the other.
No, stop it! Fucking stop it!
Ugh.
They embrace you in a hug as they begin to cry.
Everyone's having fun.
Everyone out there is having fun, but they look up to you to say, "You brought our boy back. Not what we wanted, but you brought our boy back." Your mothers were right about you.
Hmm?
Your mothers were right about you. You're a good girl. And Lalo sinks his head into your thigh and just...
She'll freeze at that point when he says that, because Ophelia has a mum and a dad,
And
not two mothers.
And at that, our scene fades to black.
Oh.
Jeez, Ophelia, how come your mum let you have two mums? I feel like you needed to laugh after that.
I did. I'm sorry. I get really into D&D, and I'll like cry.
Isn't that why we're all here?
Ugh.
Are you crying because your parents were hetero?
Same.
Well, she thought they were. She's real confused.
And with that, I'd also like to welcome you to level 4.
Is that what I get for kicking something and touching a weird water pool?
That's what I get for dying a bunch. Woo!
Is this what I get for crying in character?
Yes.
That means Dane reaches level 4 and gets his gun. Hell yeah.
We all get guns now.
Yeah.
Carry this bitch.
Everyone takes a level in Gunslinger. Shit.
Well, howdy.
We're gonna be cowboys. Just a team of cowboys.
I want to be one of those cowboys.
I want to be a boy cow.
I want to be a boy.
I want to be a real boy! I'd like to thank you all for joining us tonight. This was a wonderful, wonderful little session. Much thanks to all who have come in, given some hosts out, given some follows. Let's go around one by one and tell those out there where we can find each other and what you thought about tonight. Starting with... let's go straight for the heart, Meridian Knight.
That'll do it.
Got shot through the heart and shot through the heart.
I did.
And Kyle's to blame.
I know.
You're welcome.
You know me too well, and you know what will get to me. Hi, I'm Viridian Knight, otherwise known as V. I'm a very emotional role player, and that's all I'm good for. I don't really do anything on the internet like these good people, but yeah, I'm here. I pop up in. Quit flexing on my outro.
I'm sorry, but we are currently in the outro of the game. My mistake. Keep going.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for the rain.
Yeah, you can either find me here or I pop up on Dragons or Cats' other game, Dragon's Brew, on Wednesday nights. So you might see me there kind of soon. Maybe not.
Got a hint.
Depends if they find me and whether they go the right way. Love being a guest character. Your appearances depend on if the party wants to see you. I see you.
I saw myself, and I'm going to dab it out. Let's just have a chat. But yes.
Todd disconnects from the call.
Not surprised.
Yes.
Also, I'd like to say that's because V was crying. I was gonna cry. So thanks for that.
Oh, I'm really good at setting people off.
Thank you. Next up is Scarlet Moth.
Hi, I'm Moth. I do stuff. Yeah, I'm an artist, cosplayer, D&D lover. usually on the World Tree Burns on Encounter Roleplay, but we've just finished up season 2, so we're waiting until early June for season 3 to start back up. Apart from that, I'm going to be doing my own streams soon, and that'll be fun. Going to play some games, might have some D&D coming up, so I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, I'm starting to get a feel for Sia. She's been a tough one to sort of get into, but I'm starting to figure out her character, and I'm looking forward to next session when we get those more roleplay moments. Yeah.
Yeet.
Yeet.
Oh, thank you so much for the bits, little tooth. Next up is Eliza.
Hello, goodbye. So I'm Lashera. You can find me mainly on Twitter. Yeah, I just kind of exist at the moment. I will be streaming. I have a couple of cosplay builds that I'm working on. And then, of course, every Monday here. Yeah, I'm just Lashera on everything. So literally just Lashera. And also looking for some good shit RPing next game too. We're like getting into some juicy character development.
Yes. Next up is Cat Roulette.
Hello, I'm Cat Roulette or Jimmy. I'm an artist and cosplayer and streamer. I stream very inconsistently because of who I am as a person. But you could probably catch some art streams this week while I work on stuff. My thought from this session is I will find sleeve. That's my mission now.
Okay.
That's a-
I like that. I like that a lot. Well, hope you took notes. Last up is Marv.
Yeah, I'm Todd. I go by Marv in most places. My Twitter is Marv with 4 M's. I am an artist. I'm ready to do 3D art. And tonight was sick. And I enjoyed being called a racist a lot.
Yeah, if the shoe fits.
Oh god. And I'm your DM, Dragons are Cats. You can find me anywhere on Dragons are Cats, or just right here. You can find me here on Wednesday nights, 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. You can also find everyone's links to their Twitter profile down below in the doobly-doop, in the Underachievers section. And thank you all for being with us tonight. Should we do a raid, since we've got so many wonderful, lovely people here with us
Let's
tonight?
raid!
Anybody got a suggestion?
Lemon is on. Tealful. I don't know what they're doing. They're both like Adelaide streamers.
Ooh, nice. Well, let's go give them a little hello. So just send me through their...
Hello.
I don't know what these. Oh, okay. So we have Dark Souls or Subnautica. Other games. I don't know what Subnautica is, but I know what Dark Souls is.
It's water world stuff. It's wonderful. Yeah. Or yeet, as the kids say these days.
Yeet.
Mel votes lemon. So shall we raid lemon? I will send you.
Let's go vote lemon. Okay, wonderful. We'll throw some raids up. So
I will. I just.
And if you missed any of the session, I think we've been putting it up on YouTube, haven't we?
yes, you can also catch this catch the VOD up on YouTube, which will be uploaded tonight. So probably within the next hour, you can find it. Then you can see all our previous episodes there. And we'll go see It's Melon.
It's me,
really
Lemon.
Good,
It's me, lemon.
so I'm really good at outros and doing things at the same time. It's not an ad afterwards, is it? No, it's me, Lemon. Nice. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Till then, keep rolling 20s. Bye.
Bye.
I think you actually set it to raid.